Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I'm meadsyreplays. Welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to be looking at the TVP VTU concept. Now this video is long overdue. In fact, I got this video, the footage recorded when the tanks literally first come out, but I've just been busy with other things which I find sort of more important videos than this. But the tank itself is not bad. It's the average Joe. The DPM 2200 around is a bit lower than the others. Penetration is good. Alpha 310, reload sort of 8 seconds. Aim time is a bit on the higher end of the mediums at 2.08, and the dispersion is not so bad. Not so bad. It's not the best, but it's not so bad. Now, it does not have any armor whatsoever, so you will be HE'd. You will not bounce too many shots in this tank, and that's why I think. I mean, the turret, you can get the odd bounce on your turret if you're lucky. But that's why I say this tank is just the average Joe. In tier 8 mediums, it is literally the average Joe. If it was an auto loader or auto reloader, there maybe it would be a little bit different, but it's not. You know, it's just a standard medium with an 8.4 second reload. Gun depression, not the greatest. Obviously, like I said, it has the penetration, and you can perform well in the tank, but you can perform well in pretty much any medium tank in tier 8, and it literally is sort of in the middle of premium, in the middle of tanks in tier 8. It's nothing bad, it's nothing good, it's literally just sat in the middle. Now, is the tank worth the grind? Of course it's worth the grind, because at the end of it you get the TVP that's in tier 10. That's quite popular, and it's a very good tank when played correctly. But again, the whole line really doesn't really have the armor. The tier 9 has sort of the spaced armor, where this hasn't really got that. So if you do come side onto a tank like I'm doing now against this Conway, not a great idea. You will be HE'd if they know exactly what they're doing, and you will lose a lot of your hit points. Now this game, I just mess up. I was a bit too greedy, I was a bit too aggressive, and I just lose unnecessary hit points. So we're coming up against this Type 59. He is a one-shot, so we do want to clear him, but I do have to pay attention to my behind, because there is an E75. Now the E75 isn't a great player, to be honest, but I just lose too many hit points. I can't really bounce anything. He is playing it stock as well. So at this point, I just want to get away from him, and for some reason, he turns his turret and goes for someone else. Now, this game, I mean, I don't do too bad this game. I'm going to get another shot into him, bring him down to a one-shot. Now, I really should have stayed there and just sort of got rid of the E75, but I could see he was turning. So now he is facing me. I don't really want to know him, but because he is coming up up to me, I'm thinking maybe I can hit the top of his hatch, and I'm just aiming, and he freaking gets me. And that's what I mean, like, even hold down against a stock tank, you're not going to get too many bounces. Now this game, we do end on 3k damage, we do get the win, but it was only a first class. Makes a little bit of credits there, but overall it wasn't a bad game, but I could have done much better if I just wouldn't have been a little bit too greedy there. Now this game is a little bit better than the last one, and it does show the true potential of the tank. Now, just because a tank has not the best DPM or not the best aim time or dispersion doesn't mean you can't perform well in the tank. Put the tank in the right position and you can perform well in this tank. It does have that the sort of a higher alpha gun, and if you can get shots off on your HE, you can really pump that damage up a lot more. Now that was a nice shot there, 298, so not a bad roll. It was a bit of a low roll, but for a medium tank in tier 8, you know, this the gun is all right. The gun's actually all right. The damage is all right, but now I just want to get rid of this guy again. A nice roll there. just over nearly 350. So that guy's gone, and now I can sort of turn my focus into these tanks that are in the middle. We are going to switch to HE against this Centurion in a Mo, because he does have his rear to us, and this is where we can sort of pump up our DPM, and you can just see nice and easy penetration there, and a lovely 525 max roll into him. So we're going to get rid of him. We do get a lucky bounce there, 310, and then we're just going to move on and get behind this this T29. You can see the penetration. The T29's got good armor, to be honest, good frontal armor, especially sort of the upper plate-ish. But you can see we can go through that piece of piss. As I said that, we get a freaking troll bounce into the front of him. But you know, it's a 4 versus 4 at the minute. I don't want to waste any hit points that I don't need to. I'm going to come up behind this AMX again. We're going to get a nice HE roll into him, 409 into him, and we're just going to back up. You know, we're not going to take any chances until we're on a reload. I know we can get some nice HE shots into him, so I was risking a shot to get that HE shot, but I know if I can get the HE into him, we can do a lot of damage, and we can bring his hit points down by quite a lot. But it is a 3 versus 3. But our team, I mean, I say our team, we've all got good hit points apart from that guy. So the last two tanks is the Leo and the Emil. Now, I don't want to take any chances against the Emil. He's full hit points. He's a pretty decent tank, so I don't want to just bleed my hit points unnecessarily. So we're just going to take care of this Emil. Nice, again, that was a nice shot there to bring our damage up now to 3.7k. We are winning on supremacy points, so at the moment, there's no reason. No, I'm never normally this patient. Normally, I'm just like, okay, we've won the game. Let's just go out and get as much damage as we can. We do get a troll bounce there from the Emil. Now my guy is pushing in. I can just get some side shots without getting sort of any shots taken into me. Now I'm just going to go around, and at this point of the game, it doesn't matter. We're going to shoot a bit of HE into the back of his turret, destroy his ammo rack, and we end the game pretty much, well, we end the game full hit points. And that's the true potential of the tank. It can perform, put in the right position, getting those nice HE shots out with the nice alpha, you can really pump up your damage. So 4.4k there, 69,000 credits earned. So yeah, it's a good grind. It's not a bad grind. But I think once you get to the tier 9, I don't really think it's a tank that you would go back to. So I hope you enjoyed the video, guys. I'm Meadsy, and I'll catch you soon. Bye-bye.
With